you can't always expect a friend to be the same kind of friend to you that you are to them. It's just like in a relationship with your lover. You know,
right.
Certain little things that you do, they may not do, but it doesn't mean that they don't care.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't mean, because sometimes, you know, people have different ways of showing things. But, so just because, you know, they might not show that they care in the exact same way that you do, but the basis of it should be the same. You know what I mean? Like, they might not be there for you in the exact same ways that you're there for them, but it can't be a one-sided friendship. If it's completely one-sided, then I really feel like that needs to be reevaluated.
Right, exactly. All right, so that was 8 hateful things that we do to each other. Now, what I'm going to go down now is about toxic girlfriends. And I've blogged about this before. You remember, Kia? This list will tell you which type you're possibly dealing with and why you should stay away for peace of mind. Now,
and what type you possibly could be yourself.
I would actually think about, I wonder if I could be any of these toxic girlfriends. But to have fun with this list, I was thinking that we could just try to compare. Who were the characters in Girlfriends? It was Maya. It was
Maya, Tony, the one that everyone says I look just like.
Maya, Tony. Oh, you know, you look like Tony. Just add the long hair, girl. You be twins, I'm telling you. All right, Maya, Tony. What's
Joan and
Joan.
Lynn.
Okay.
Is her name Lynn?
Yeah, her name's Lynn. So as I read down the list, we can figure out which one you think will fit the description. I think that would be fun. I miss that show, too. I mean, they still play it on cable every now and then, but why they took it off the air, I don't know.
It just wasn't the same once Tony left.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. But she was supposed to have come back or something, but they never bring her back. That's something had to do with, had something to do with the contract or whatever. All right, so I'm going to start at number 1. The drama queen. She is always in the mix of drama. She suspects her husband is cheating. She swears she is about to die. There's always some drama going on. Her life is an emotional roller coaster. Most times she blows everything out of proportion because drama gives her an adrenaline rush. She has the need to be the center of everyone's attention, so she will go to the unbelievable lengths to get that attention. Her drama will drain you. Now, I should definitely say I'm no way near the drama queen type. But so far, I'm going to give this point to Tony.
Now, I'm going to say that's a little bit of a cross-up between, I think that's a mixture of Tony and Maya, because Donnell was cheating, she cheated on him, so it's a mixture of the two of them.
All right, I'm going to get this first point. So you say Maya too?
Yeah, Maya and Tony.
Okay. And this will be the time when the chat room needs to be open. This is still authenticating, because I would love to know what they think in the chat room. And like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call and share your thoughts, please do so. Number is 347-215-7625. All right, I'm going down the list. Number 2, the victim queen. You just don't understand why her life cannot be remedied. She has such terrible luck. These are women that supposedly ask for your advice but really don't want it. They only needed your time, your money, and your ear. She will drain you with her issues. She may readily accept your money but not a good advice. She does not move forward with her life because it's really not about finding solutions. It's all about wallowing in pity. As soon as you present a game plan, she becomes disinterested. Before you know it, she is off to find another person who will really give her what she needs: pity, compassion, and sympathy. And believe it or not, she is a queen because if you allow it, her problems and issues will keep her in a position of top priority in your life. Now, I know I'm not the victim queen, but...
Lynn?
I would have to give this point to Joan. Because if you really think about it, she was always the ones complaining that, when she had turned 30, she had realized that she didn't really do anything, what she said was interesting in her life. Like, the other three women did, they went skinny dipping and they did this, and she was like, oh my God, I'm 30 and I haven't done anything illegal, or, you know what I mean? Everything
The
with
reason
her
why
was
I say Lynn is
mm-hmm.
because she was the one who was a career student.
Mm-hmm.
She went to school all the time, and she was basically living off of Joan.
Oh,
then
yeah.
she lived with what's his name? I can't think of his name.
She lived with the guy friend. I forgot his name.
Right.
She lived with him.
And
she had sex with him for a while.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she used the
that
fact that
out.
she was adopted, and she as a crutch
mm-hmm.
too. So,
right.
but I think that I think a little of all of them because the other three was especially Joan and Tony, they were successful career-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that more or less fits the description of Lynn. But I think you could throw all of them in there just a little bit.
So give them all a point. It'll be fun to see who got the most points at the end of the list, too.
Right.
All right. Moving on. Number 3, the protagonist. Her guiding philosophy is me first, me second, and me third. And if anything is left, it's her again. You are her friend if you can keep feeding her with positive reviews about how marvelous she is.
Mm-hmm.
Her sense of fashion is always better. Her husband and children are always extraordinary. She can spend hours talking about her things, but have no time to listen or to even acknowledge the things in your life that are also going well. She is consciously self-centered, and she has no qualms in letting you know it. Definitely
Tony.
Without doubt.
Yes. Yes.
Tony has down. Yes. All right. Anybody that you know like that personally?
I do.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not saying any names, but I do.
No, I won't put you out there like that. I haven't run into anybody like that. Knock on wood, and I hope I won't in the future. But, oh, my God, having a friend like that could be very draining.
Yeah.
Very draining. All right, number 4. The info marketer. She knows everybody's business, and her business is to market it all. She will use you to be her informer or her messenger. Before you know it, you will find yourself caught up in her web of gossip and intrigue. Her reputation is well known, and people avoid her. Before long, your reputation will also suffer because of her. You know the saying, birds of a feather flock together, like you said earlier, Kia. When people begin to equate you with her, your reputation will suffer big time.
Maya.
Now,
Maya.
And why do you say Maya?
Because she was always in the office gossiping with the gay guy about everybody's business.
Yeah, the gay cousin, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, maybe it was, I think it might have been her cousin, the one who used to play on the show with Steve Urkel.
Yeah, he was, yeah, him. I was thinking about somebody else, though, the guy, he played a hairdresser in the movie Waiting to Exhale, too. He had a real small part in the hair salon.
Oh, okay.
Manly. I don't know if you remember him. He looked really manly. But the minute you open his mouth, he opens his mouth, you can tell. But, yeah, he was in Girlfriends, too, playing her cousin or whatever in her hair salon. But, yeah, Maya's definitely get a point for this one.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5, the mother of all sacrifice. She gives and gives and gives. Her toxic relationships with men and women who are abusive is legendary. Her children don't respect her. Her colleagues take advantage of her. You try to rescue her, to get her to see the folly of her choices, but it works for all but one day. The next day, she is back in the same cycle of victimization. What you don't understand is that she needs to be the mother of sacrifice. Always suffering, always sacrificing. Her patience and tolerance of other people's abuse is long-lasting. She is close to sainthood. She thrives on the ill treatment of others, and she only needs you to help dry her tears and assure her that she is indeed the victim. I think that's Joan.
Definitely Joan.